will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. All right? So Esau didn't take that into consideration. All right? The Lord's elect. All right? Yahweh Shai's followers. You know? And through Yahweh Shai and his followers, man, okay, the whole nation of Israel is going to be set up right. Mercy is going to be shown unto the whole nation of Israel. Okay? Say the Most High will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. You know?
And set them in their own land?
Yeah, and set them in their own land. I was thinking about that today, man. You know? You Negroes, man, think that Africa is the motherland. Okay? Y'all on that Pan-Africanism shit. What tells you in the book of Galatians, Jerusalem, which is above, is the mother of us all. I was thinking, man, you know, you niggas go back to Africa, you wouldn't even know where to go.
That's why they come back here, man.
Yep.
Let's go out there, come right back.
Come right back.
It's too hot and shit.
Too hot. It's not westernized, you know? It's not Babylon.
Yeah, it's not Babylon, because this is the modern day Egypt. It tells you that in Revelation the 11th chapter. And our people, 2/3, their hearts never left Egypt, man. That's why when they left, when they were delivered in the wilderness, what they were doing? They were murmuring, backbiting, reminiscing on their captivity in Egypt, man. That's why it's like that to this very day for here in America. All right, spiritually, our people are still fully involved with this place, man. You know?
So they just gotta get burnt up out of it.
Yeah.
And reprogrammed.
That's it, man.
It says, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
The strangers, that's talking about the Israelite foreigners.
Yep.
All right? Shall be joined unto them. They shall cleave unto the house of what?
Of Jacob.
Of Jacob, the Israelites. All right? Because the spirit within them is the Israelite spirit.
Yeah.
This is only for the Israelites. And here at Great Millstone, we're the only one that really go into the mystery of the Gentiles. All right? It's not a big deal to all the other camps. Now, it's all a big deal to us, man. We have not shunned to declare unto you the whole gospel, the whole counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It says in the book of Acts, the 20th chapter.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Yep. Hey, this goes into Jeremiah 30th chapter. Okay, 30 and 16.
Yeah.
You know, all that devoured us shall be devoured. You know what?
And they shall take them captives whose captives they were.
Shall take them captives whose captives they were. Who are we in captivity under right now? All right? The red Hebrew Edomite.
Yep.
So he has to go into slavery. It's not that hard to understand, man. People always want to talk about karma. What energy you put out into the earth come back. Okay? But that's in the scriptures. Get 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6 really quick. That's scriptural, man. We don't call it karma. You know? That's not what we call it, man. We call it judgment. We call it recompense. All right? We call it the vengeance of the Lord. The big payback.
It's 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah, see, this is a righteous thing with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is how they troubled us. Okay? And the brother, man, he flipped it. We're going to trouble you the same way. Okay? Seeing this is a righteous thing with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Like I say, we're up here preaching hate. No, this is the word of the Lord. We're preaching truth. Okay? Read that again from the top, bro.
Yup. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High.
Yeah, hey, whatever's right in the sight of the Lord, we with it. Okay, we don't give a damn about what people think. We're all about what's right in the sight of the Heavenly Father, while Yahweh Shai.
Well, like we brought out the weekend beforehand, man. All right, Esau was with it when it was our turn to go down.
Yep.
When it was our turn to go into captivity, what do you call it? Manifest destiny.
Yep.
He understood that the Lord was judging us, man.
Yep.
And you was all with it. Yep. So now that we're at the end of our sentence and it's your time to go down, it's your time to do your time. All right, you wanna back out of it, man. You trying to cop a plea, all right? You trying to wiggle your way out of it when there's no way to escape your judgment, man.
Did we escape it?
Hell no.
We had to go through. We had to eat it.
Yep.
We've been in slavery for 500 years now.
And we're God's chosen people.
That's right.
So how much more your ass, man?
We're just saying that before you gonna walk back up.
It's the spirit, you know?
Yep.
It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yep. Read on though.
Yep. Verse 7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us.
And to you who are troubled. If you're troubled with this kingdom, all right, if you're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, for sighing and crying for all the abominations done in the midst thereof, rest with us. In these scriptures, rest with the Comforter.
Yeah.
That should comfort you. 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6 should comfort you, man. Rest in these scriptures, you're going to find comfort. You know what?
You're gonna find hope.
You're going to find
have faith in, man.
You're gonna find a healing.
Yeah. It says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
The host of heaven. All right, and that's when the hunting gonna begin, man. That's when the real recompense gonna begin. All right, the land of Israel gonna be nuked and cleansed. All right, but eventually we're gonna be set back up in in our land. Okay, we're gonna put all you nations into slavery. All right, those who had us captive, we're gonna bring them into captivity.
That's right, and we at the gate of all that happening, man.
Yep.
All right, you see what's going on. You measuring the times diligently. All right, you're in tune with the prophecies. You know that Yahweh Shai is right at the gate, man.
That's right.
All right.
Right, he about to hop off the throne.
They just had a solar eclipse, man.
Yep.
All right. This the day of the new moon. Okay, and we understand that the scriptures talked about that. You know, the signs of the sun, the signs of the moon, the signs in heaven, man. All right. So Yahweh Shai is about to be revealed in heaven with the angels, man. That's why the chariot sites are increasing. We were just talking about it again on the way down here. Trump has already funded his what is that? The 6 branches of his military. You know, all right, the Space Force, man. And that's not just to flex his muscle upon these heathen nations. No, man, that's to prepare war against the Lord and the angels, in which he's gonna lose, man. You got it, bro.
Just back up the point you just made. In St. Luke 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth.
Yeah, they just was a sign on the new moon. All right, you know.
Spiritual.
Yeah, it was super spiritual, man. All right, the new month. There was a solar eclipse, man, during the daytime, which you can only see in certain parts of the Middle East, man, in which the Lord is stirring up what? Armageddon right there. This is all a prophecy, all right?
And the war's gonna come from the east too.
Yep. That's right, man. That's right.
Yep, it says, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah, these people are gonna bug the hell out, man. All right, you people that's in these militaries, these armies, you're gonna bug out because you're about to get ready to see some things that mankind has never seen with their eyes, man. All right, and you're up against it, man.
Hey, well, now that you mentioned that, you mentioned Esau got the 6 branches of his military, and the Most High got his branches.
Oh, man.
You got Leviathan of the sea.
Yep.
You got the chariots in the air.
Yep.
You know, with his son coming back, you know, you got the land, men with spiritual power.
144,000.
144,000, the hunters.
You got the missiles.
Yeah, the missiles, yep. So whatever you got, the Most High got something to combat your shit. You know?
That's why the Lord is known as what? The Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, man.
Exodus 15 and 3, the Lord is a man of war, the Lord is his name.
Straight up.
So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai lifted you up, pursuing the what? Romans, the 9th chapter.
Yep.
He lifted you up just so we can break your ass down.
So he can make an example out of you.
Yeah.
Just so his name can be declared throughout the earth, just so we can put the fear back in the earth. He gonna, just like he did ancient Pharaoh. It says that in the book of Sirach, I believe the 15th or 16th chapter, the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he should not know him. Basically, so the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, could be glorified and destroying them. Let me finish this up though?
Yeah. Actually.
Yep, it's St. Luke 21 and 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming.
Yeah, so when all hell breaking loose, all right, you damn nations are fighting each other in Babylon, not Babylon, in the Middle East, all right, in that region, okay? Hell, when these gutter rats, all right, with this whole anti-Semitism bullshit, man, all right, when you gutter rats over there in Israel go off the deep end and go into the land of Iran, all right, fulfilling major prophecy, causing what? America to follow your ass right behind your rat ass, all right? World War III is popping off instantly. Missiles are going to be shot, man. Over here and over to that land of Israel because it needs to be cleansed, man.
That's right.
And you need to be taken down, all right? Go ahead, Ak.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
Yeah, so simultaneously while you nations are fighting World War III, all right? Hey, you're gonna see Yahweh Shai returning at the height of confusion, man. All right, you know, with the innumerable amount of angels. Yep. That's why who was that said that? What's that? Was it Ronald Reagan?
Yeah,
yeah, okay, that's what it was for him. That devil. Yeah, he said pretty much there was an outside force or entity, you know, which he was referring to the angels, the Lord's return. They know what's going on. Their elites have briefed them. All right. So they said pretty much when we stop fighting each other to come up against that outside force, man, and which they're going to do. They're going to fulfill prophecy. All right. And they're going to fucking lose, man.
They showed that in ID4.
Yep.
Independence Day.
In which they get it all from the scriptures. Yep.
But they declared a new Independence Day for the whole earth. It wasn't just America, it was the whole earth. Because they defeated the what you would call aliens. That's not how it's gonna happen though.
That's Esau's way of making his own interpretation of prophecy, man. All right.
That's his way of trying to demonize the chariots.
Trying
to put use his media to put a negative light on the truth. They are UFOs. They're little green men, and they're coming to take over the planet Earth. Yeah. Well, you got one thing right. They are coming to take over the Earth, but they're not little green men. It's our Lord Yahweh Shai and the angels.
They big.
You know? And they're so-called black men. You know?
Big so-called black men.
Big dark-skinned men.
Like the two angels, I think it was three, went on a horse that smote Heliodorus. They said they were notable in strength, excellent in beauty. You know, so that the angels got a young appearance. You know, like mighty men. You know.
Finish this up?
Yeah.
Verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Yeah, this is supposed to lift brother's spirit, man. All right. Increase you in this ministry, in the faith, man. All right. Not to waver. All right. Not to be lukewarm. All right. To be on fire and be in the spirit, man.
Steadfast.
Yeah, be steadfast. Cause we here, man. Everything that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai said will come to pass is actually manifested, man.
Right.
And we're at the latter end of this man's kingdom.
That's right.
All right.
Like the brother said, this is no time to be getting weak or faint, dipping out, you know. Guys like that, you know, cut out on the Lord. Here it is, we're at the finish line. You gotta dig deep for this final stretch.
Yep.
You know?
That's right, man. We right here, man.
That's right.
All right. I'll finish this off back in here in Thessalonians. It says back in 2 Thessalonians 1:7, and to you who are troubled, rest with us when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels.
With his mighty angels. All right, we just read about it in Luke 21.
Yep.
All right, when he comes with the clouds. You know, that was it on that?
One more verse. Verse 8. And flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
And flaming fire, we were just talking about this yesterday. The Lord's coming with fire. What will I if it be already kindled?
Yeah, yep.
You know?
Yeah,
It's gonna be hot, man.
They called that solar eclipse. They called it the ring of fire.
Yep.
You know,
Spiritual.
it's spiritual.
It goes to show you the Most High controls it all, man.
Yep.
You know, ain't trying to go too deep, but like the brother Manatas, I can say, even to the signs and the things of Starbucks and Mickey D's and all that shit, man. You know, the Most High is in control of everything, man. His spirit is in everything.
That's right.
Everything has a spirit to it.
Yep.
Everything is connected to energy.
That's right.
Like, I don't know, brothers, I feel it, you know, when you get up in the morning, you can feel like it's a certain energy in the air. Every day has a different feeling to it. You know, you go about your daily routine, it's an energy behind it. So ultimately that energy is the Most High himself, controlling everything from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. It's just that we are connected to the right-hand energy, you know?
Right.
I believe you even went into you brought it out before how even with decades they had a spirit to them. Every decade, the 70s, the 80s, the booming 50s, right, Esau? All right, the 90s, the 2000s, you know, the 2010s.
2020 gonna be heavy judgment.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a whole nother vibration, man.
2020 ain't Generation Z. This shit can't get
It did it work.
This decade can't get no.
Yep.
I mean, we thought the thousands was fucked up, you know? Shit.
Yeah, Lord's will, this is the decade of destruction.
Yeah, man.
Utter destruction.
That's right.
This is Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? You know, I'm gonna say this through the spirit, man. Yahweh Shai got first dibs.
Yeah.
All right. Therefore, wait ye upon me until the day that I rise up to the prey. Okay. Yahweh Shai is gonna be the first one to get some blood. You shed blood, you know. And those who are beamed up into the chariots, then you'll become hunters and you'll get a taste. All right. But right now we're just fishers, man. We're just waiting on our Lord. Yahweh Shai, man, the day of vengeance burning up in His heart. You know, what did you go through? All right, what did you suffer? You know, what did you suffer? Not because you deserved it. You know? Nothing.
Yeah, the Lord said, if this is my kingdom, my servants will fight, man. So the Lord has to come back to establish that kingdom, man. Like the brother saying, he's gonna get first dibs. All right? You know, and then what? Those men, the servants that are still maintaining their faith and patience, those men are gonna be delivered, and what? Their bodies are gonna be changed, man. Having those brand new bodies, all right, to be able to what? To execute that vengeance of the Lord, man, what the brothers was going into. Yet it all starts with Yahweh Shai getting it popping first, man.
And the scriptures also say, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Yep.
Be ye wise as serpents and harmless as doves. So really, we're a sheep.
Yeah.
You know? Sheep they can't defend themselves.
Yep.
Doves, you know, we're harmless. You know, all we hear on this side to do is to preach.
Yep.
When we get the new bodies, then we become the hunters. Then
That's
we
right.
get
That's
the
right.
flex, so to
That's
speak,
right.
You know?
Well, when Yahweh Shai was on the earth 2,000 years ago, what did John the Baptist call him? In St. John the 1st chapter, he called him the Lamb of the Most High. So I mean, he was a sheep. Oh, he's coming back as a lion. He's not going to meet him as a man when he returns.
Yep.
All right, but us being in his stead now, or doing what he did 2,000 years ago, we're to be as sheep too.
That's right.
Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Who is this that coming from Edom? All right, the top city in Edom is America.
Yeah.
You know, Basra, as the brother said.
Yep.
You know, read on.
This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength. Speaking about he's coming back. Speaking of him coming back with those chariots, the so-called UFOs, what they call them, UAPs,
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
phenomenons. Yeah. All right, that's who Yahweh Shai is coming back with, and there's been many sightings of them, man.
Yep.
You know, it got bug outs with YouTube channels dedicated to the chariots. You know, it got Instagram channels with people dedicated to the chariots.
With like some good footage.
Great footage.
I put videos together. I go and save a lot of them. You got chariots like usually we see them in the air. You got chariots flying through the mountains, just hovering. You got chariots shrinking down to the size of like a golf ball, floating in somebody's backyard.
Yep.
And the Most High has his vehicles showing out, so there ain't no excuse, you know.
That's right.
They know that they exist. You know?
Only a spiritual man is gonna be able to put it together and align it with the scriptures. All right, man, who the Holy Spirit is supping with. Everybody else just gonna bug out. You know, aliens.
Yeah, like that nigga.
Yeah, cause they coming back to destroy you people.
Yep.
All right, Yahweh Razazada coming back to deliver us. That's our salvation. That's the vehicles of our salvation.
What is that? Zechariah the 5th chapter.
Yep.
You know.
To enter into the house of the thief. Let's open it up in Sirach, the 10th chapter.
It's gonna be a curse unto you people, man.
That's right.
You know.
Traveling in the greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Yeah, mighty to save. As the brother had said it last week, man, no man shall bind thee in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter.
Yep.
No man shall redeem thee. Well, Yahweh Shai, that's a nomen omen. He is the salvation. He is the deliverer. He's mighty to save. No one's mighty enough to bring us out of this captivity except for Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. Yep.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Yeah, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel? All right, representing what? The Lord, man, destroying people, man. All right, killing. Righteous kills.
Shed much blood on
Shed much blood, man. Say the horse. They say in Revelation, the blood shall rise up to the horse's bridle.
That's why you elites are terrified, because you know this is coming. You know?
Yeah, and that's the only way that this land can be cleansed. You know, it's by the blood of the only way the land can be cleansed of the blood that is shed, the Israelite blood that was shed, is by the blood of him that shed it. You know?
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. All right, you tread the wine fat, what are you doing? Boom, boom, boom. You stumping the grapes.
Yeah.
And what, man? You're gonna be covered. Like the brother Manasseh always going to, man. You might at the Passaic or something. You just sipping some yayan with a white tea on. You spill that on there, it's a stain. That shit through. That's how it look. It's not physically, but it's just a metaphor of how much blood and how much killing the Lord is gonna do. Righteous kills.
Yeah.
It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
So I've tried the wine press alone. So what are you guys doing trying to go before the Lord? You know? It's really we're in an easy lot. Just to wait on the Lord, or just to do what we love, be into the scriptures, speak the word of the Lord, and wait on the Lord.
Yep, that's right.
And then enter into paradise. We winning. It's a win-win situation for the true followers of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right, but to guys who want self-glorification, they can't wait. Their heart has never been set on the kingdom, their heart has never been set on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, they won't glory in this shithole.
Yep.
For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments.
May the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra. You know? This is America, man.
And I will stain all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
And the day of vengeance is in my heart. The Hebrew word for heart, la, which means is mine. All right, you don't think Yahweh Shai is meditating on coming back and destroying? Delivering and destroying?
Yep.
It was only 2 days ago.
Yep.
Like I can tell you, it said Peter, so
Third chapter.
1 day is with the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is 1 day. So in Yahweh Shai's mind, 2 days ago, he was on the cross, got jacked up. So he's like, I can't wait till the Father give me the order to come down and set order on this earth. But the only thing is that the Most High set up a time frame, so to speak. And to tell you that in Matthew 24:36, that no man knows the day or the hour, no, not the angels, not even the Son of Man, but the Father only. So he's just waiting on his Father in the heavens to give him the order. All right, son, go take your earth. All right, go get your inheritance, and go get your men, get the elect, gather my elect.
That's what we waiting on. If Yahweh Shai is waiting, why shouldn't we be waiting? You know?
It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
And the year of my redeemed is come. All right, as we read in Habakkuk the 2nd chapter, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right, lift up your hand for yourself. Your redemption draweth not. The day of his redeemed is come. All right, just as much as we want to be with Yahweh Shai, he wants to be with us. It's a marriage. All right, when two people really get married, not as a business agreement here in Babylon the Great. All right, when a man really goes into a woman, the true definition of marriage, hey, she wants it, probably more than him, but they both want it. They both want it. Yahweh Shai wants us, we want him, man. We want to be back with our power. We want to be righteous, man.
And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me.
Yep, my fury it upheld me, because the Lord's furious.
And I would tread down the people in my anger.
He would tread down the people in his anger, all these wicked people. All these wicked people, man. Get on Malachi 4:1, Baba Kasha.
It says, and I would tread down the people in my anger and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth.
Yep, he's gonna bring down their strength to the earth. It's only gonna be one power. All right, there ain't gonna be no question of who that power is. And when I was like, you get St. Luke, I had quoted it in St. Luke, I think it's 12:42.
This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all they that do wickedly shall be stubbled. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts.
Can we read it again from the top?
Yeah. This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
For behold, look, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Hey man, it's a spirit. I was with my at work. We went out to eat, the 24th. All right, we went to a bomb-ass Mediterranean spot, got some fire lamp, and we were just talking. Small group of us, man. And one of the guys was saying, was like, man, he got a group text with his family, his children. Got like 4 children. He got cousins, and it's a group. It's a big family chat, like 12 people. He said, man, they be in there talking about World War III. So he got one son who always brings up Korea, and that shakes up the whole thread. So I just thought about it, like, damn, within these people's conversation, they're talking about World War III.
I swear to God, every time I see
Read on, bro.
Alright, I was waiting on it saying.
y'all need to come more.
Yeah, that's Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Yep. Not as a new General Electric oven, old cast iron oven. You ever cook with a cast iron skillet? All right, when it's on the eye, you can't touch it with your bare hand. You gotta have a mitten on. All right, the day comes that shall burn as a cast iron oven. All right, read on.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly.
And all the proud, that's everybody except for the Lord's elect. Pride is just like a natural emotion here. And all the proud and all that do wickedly, everyone who does wickedness, continue on. Shall be as stubble.
It says, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Shall be stubble. You know? Shall be stubble. All the proud and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Yeah, because that's going to be the end all be all of America. All right? It's going to be totally wiped out. All right? It'll never be inhabited again. You know? Shall leave them neither root nor branch. If you pull up the root, then what? The tree can't grow back. If there's still a root, we still got a chance to grow back. You know? But if we pick up the root and the branch, all right? There's no hope for it. It's done. That's America.
It says, verse 2, but unto you that fear my name shall...
To you that fear the name, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. To those who know the name of the Lord is a strong tower. To those who truly serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know what?
It says, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
Yeah, so the Son of Righteousness, Yahushai, return with healing in his wings. Alright? Those new bodies, man. You know, that was it.
Finish it off. And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
Yep, shall go forth and grow up as calves in the stall. That's about it, yeah. What?
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I have come to send fire on the earth.
Yahushai speaking red letter. I have come to send fire on the earth. Alright? Contrary to popular belief, Yahushai ain't coming back to save everybody. He's coming back to save his elect. He's not coming back to save sodomites, lesbos, trannies, dope dealers, blasphemers, those who are into idols. Alright, you just think you can just go on in those things and with no repentance as an Israelite, you're going to be saved. Well, as any nation, and you can be saved. Just call upon sweet Jesus. No, man, the Lord coming back, man, for destruction, man. We read in Isaiah the 63rd chapter. Read it again from the top.
Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
And what will I if it be already kindled? Because as the brother just read in Malachi 4, behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. So it's gonna already be lit when Yahweh returns.
That's when you want to hit something, man.
Yep.
You know? You want to go somewhere where it's already popping.
Yep.
You know, like if you go to a party, you want to go when it's already lit. No, we gonna let them warm up and get to their little bullshit. You gonna go at the hype. You go into a movie, you want to see when the action pop off. Like, man, call me when it's lit. During the game, I want to see when it's pressure applied. You know. So the Lord is coming back at the best time.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot.
Yep.
Come back in the midst there, all hell breaking loose.
Yeah.
World War III popping off.
Yep.
You know?
That's right.
Race riots.
That's right.
All right. The time of Jacob's trouble. There's gonna be a lot going on, man.
Yep.
Wild animals, apparitions, Leviathan. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot going on earth, man.
The Lord's gonna deliver his elect out of it. He's gonna deliver you in all the situations.
Yep.
Building up into that.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
And then he's gonna deliver you out of the fire.
Gun.
The brother always brings out the righteous shall scarcely be saved. It says that Romans 11th chapter, Revelation 11th chapter, and the remnant was frightened. You know, because it's going to be a wild ride, man. It's going to be nearly escaping death. Some brothers going to be martyrs. All right? Just hold on, man. Hold fast to that which thou hast, man. Let no man take thy crown.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 27. For as the lightning cometh out of the east,
As the brother was speaking about the east, you know, read on.
and shineth even unto the west,
Yep.
so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Oh, well, what that say, Isaiah the 59th chapter, so they fear the name of the Lord.
Yeah, 59:19.
59, yep. From the rising of the sun, the east, read on, bro.
For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days. It's going to happen simultaneously. All right? Lord ain't going to leave us down here to taste fire, man. You know? Read on.
And when you just quoted Isaiah the 59th chapter,
Yep.
man. All right.
Standard.
It says as soon as this devil comes in as a flood, man, the Lord is going to lift up that standard, man. It's going to be a quick reaction. You know, it's like you You know how you used to go to Esau punk ass hill. You hit your knee and then it's a
Yep,
quick
yep, yep.
reaction. Boom! It kicks automatic, man. That's how it's gonna be when all hell breaks
Like a
loose, man.
reflex.
So it's gonna be a natural reflex.
It's gonna be what they call divine intervention.
Yep.
It's gonna be when all odds seem to be against you. It's gonna be what a miraculous seeming turn of events. The Lord will flip the script. You know?
And then shall it be known who is the chosen.
It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
The powers of heaven shall be shaken. The powers of this kingdom shall be shaken.
Yep.
And they're trembling now, according to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. You know, they're trembling now. Matter of fact, man, the whole Revelation 11.
It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
Then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. I links up with Revelation 1 and 7. You know, all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of it. You know? Matter of fact, can you read that really quick? Revelation 1 and 7.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, it says, Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
Behold, he cometh with clouds. Oh, it tells you in Psalms that 104.
104.
Yep. The clouds are the chariots, if you can receive it. When it says clouds, it's talking about the chariots.
It says, behold, he cometh with clouds,
Yep.
and every eye shall see him.
Every eye shall see him. The Lord coming back on the biggest chariot. Like the brother said, man, the chariots are so phenomenal that they could, the brother sent the video, they could, like he said, to the size of a golf ball, and be at something just flying in the midst of a garden. You might think it's a dragonfly or something. So
They can blow up to the size of a planet.
they could blow up to the size of a planet. I was just gonna say that if they could be something that small, then they could blow up to something bigger than you can even think of. You know? As it said in 2nd Ezra 13th chapter, Lord coming back standing on a mountain. Read on.
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him.
Yep, and they also was pierced them. Talking about those Roman centurions. It's gonna resonate in their spirit. You know, they don't know now. You know, but it's gonna resonate in their spirit at that time. Read on.
And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. All 18 nations, because 2/3 of our people ain't right. Who was the ones that handed the Lord over to be crucified? You niggas. So all kindreds of the earth are gonna wail because of it. Read on.
Even so it be true.
Even so it be true. The Most High cannot lie. Everything in this book is true.
It says, I am the Alpha and Omega.
The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Alright? He came as Adam.
Yep.
Alright? He went off as Adam. He's going to redeem. He already redeemed himself as Yahweh Shai. He's going to redeem us.
It says, the beginning and the end, saith the Lord, which is, and which was, and which is to come,
That's
the
all.
Almighty.
Hey, man, that's a hard statement, man. Which is, which was, and which is to come, the Almighty. You know? So, you know, the Lord is a Jake, man. So-called black man, that's a bad statement.
It's a true statement.
It's a true statement. So be true.
Yeah.
They used to have that in St. Matthew, the 24th chapter.
Yeah, I still got that.
Yeah,
I got a quick precept. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 45. And so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul,
The first man, Adam, was made a living soul, the Alpha. Go ahead.
and the last Adam was made a quickening spirit.
Yahweh Shai. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit. You know?
Coming back with that power, that
Yep.
brand new body. You know?
Yeah.
That's right.
He's never going to go off again. You know? He's going to be perfect, and he's going to make his elect as he is.
It says in